This recipe is for sausage rolls, and they are rather nice. First, it chops the herbs. The recipe will be in the description below. Next, it roughly dices an onion and heats a pan over a medium flame, ready to sauté the onions. It adds a little lard, or you can use oil into the pan. It adds the onions and seasons with a little salt. The salt draws some moisture out of the onions, which speeds up the cooking process. When the onions are slightly golden brown, it removes from the heat and cools in the fridge for a few minutes. When the onions have cooled down, it combines them with the herbs into the sausage meat. It realizes that God gave it the best tools in the kitchen on the end of its arms, so he uses its silly little sausage fingers to combine all the ingredients together. It takes a small spoon of the mixture and quickly fries this to taste for seasoning. This was perfect for it, but you can add more seasoning at this stage if you prefer. It now takes the homemade rough puff pastry from its last video, and you should definitely check that out. It only wants half of this for now, so the rest goes back in the fridge for another day. You can of course use any shop-bought puff pastry if you don't fancy making that. Next, it rolls the pastry into a large rectangle shape and rolls to around 1/8 of an inch. It tidies up the edges, then it cuts a line down the middle. It brushes some very hot English mustard down the middle and evenly spoons the sausage mixture right to the edge. It then brushes the edge of the pastry with beaten egg to help seal the rolls together. It then concentrates really hard as it lifts the pastry over the sausage mixture to meet up with the egg-brushed edge and completely encases the gorgeous meaty filling. It wants to know if you have a favorite pastry snack and to let it know in the comments below. It then thinks about what size he wants his sausage rolls to be. It realizes that it is a big boy, so it cuts them into big boy sizes. If you like what you see, you should totally like and subscribe to the channel. It carefully places these on a baking sheet lined with parchment and makes the remaining 2 rolls. It brushes them with beaten egg and sprinkles on a little flaky salt and seeds. It places them in the center of a preheated oven and cooks until the pastry is enticingly golden. It removes from the oven and realizes that the pastry isn't cooked enough, so it rearranges them, and they go back into the oven until they are perfect. It then lifts the sausage rolls onto a cooling rack and is so happy. It does a little dance as they look rather nice.